Well, hello, fellow humans, and welcome back to Symme7ria. It's me, Beetle, and we are on the last section of Ocean to Drain, at least for now. I mean, I would ultimately like to, I think, drain these sections out along this pathway just so I can, connect this pillar to that pillar to all the pillars around, rather than having to rely on going to the central tower. But I might end up doing it. But yeah, this is the last section. Are we ready for this? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sponges, and yeah, okay. Well, I missed a couple. It missed a couple blocks at the top, but I do believe that this is an issue that's fairly easily. What was the word I was going to use there? I don't know. Fairly easily fixed. Just pop up down some torches. We can go ahead and take out these sponges, pull the sand down, and finish off this tower. So, okay, so this is it. Everything's drained. All of our pillars have grass or dirt, because grass takes time to grow, on them. And yeah, if the other side of the base will load in, it's fine. We don't need this side of the base, do we? No, we don't. We don't need to see what's over here. I mean, it basically looks almost exactly like what's over there. I have moved the trees onto the pillars just to kind of get them out of my way over here. I'm not 100% sure exactly what's going to happen in the middle yet, because, I had a plan, but then I changed my plan. But yeah, if these chunks would load, because, there's never an issue with chunk loading around here. There we go, ish. Just barely loaded up past the other side. But yeah, let's come up to on top of the portal. I only have 20 scaffolding, so we're not going to get up super high. But this portal also needs to be revisited, because I think I need to move this tower up. I'm not sure how far up, which is why I haven't done it yet, but I think I need to move this center portion up. I like the way it looks, but I do think it needs to be moved up. But yeah, there we go. The whole thing is drained out. Now, for my next phase, I want to dig out this section, right? And dig out the towers. Eventually, the center section is going to go all the way down to bedrock. And or at least that's my hope. That's a long-term project. And I do believe that at the bare minimum, the towers are going to go down to, I'm thinking it's Y26. I'll have to look it up. I have it written out where I've calculated, based off, getting a couple of floors in and such. But I do want to start at least one of the towers, because before I dig this out, with where my villagers are, down there somewhere, I don't know. If I go to start digging it out, it's going to set them loose, and then we're going to have villagers all over the place. So not only do I have to get my villagers from down there and into one of these towers, and into their proper format, I'd also like to go ahead and breed them up so I can get a mason and maybe a couple of others. But we'll have to see, because before I get started on the floor in one of these towers, I not only need some smooth sandstone, which I did go get some sandstone earlier. It's going to be the same red sandstone that's right there on these pieces, which I like the look of, but I'm not sure if they're going to stay there forever at least, because the water doesn't exactly make sense now unless I run it a super long way. So we'll have to see there. And I also need some sea lanterns. I thought about using the shroom lights, but if I think I do that, it's just going to be too orange, and I'm going to lose too much of this cyan teal color. So I'm going to have to head over to the shopping district, which I guess that means it's a good thing that I'm right on top of my portal. And honestly, this is just kind of fun. So let's head on over there. So I figured while we were over in the shopping district, we could come by, check my shop, See if it's made any diamonds. I don't think so because I was in here not too long ago and there wasn't anything, and I won't even bother checking the rest of the things because, well, they very rarely, if ever, sell, and it's not that big of a deal. But let's head on over to get those sea lanterns. I think there's a couple places selling them right now, but I think all of their prices are the same. So how do I decide which shop to buy some from? I know there's not a shop over here, or at least if there is, it's pretty new. There wasn't last I looked. I think the Bargain Barrel is selling some, and then I think the Prismarine Promenade is what they're calling it, is selling some. I don't think there's any in, let's see, in Woolmart. Flower, slime, leather. No. Okay. Anything here? No, I do like that they post that they have what they sell on the outside. And the shop has changed a couple times since it opened, and it looks pretty stinking cool. But yeah, this is Prismarine Promenade, and so Prismarine this way. Okay, what have they done? Also, um, the tiny sea lanterns are so cute. So Prismarine is 1 diamond for 2 stacks. Prismarine bricks is a diamond a stack, and sea lanterns are a diamond a stack. So let's go ahead and buy 3. Now let's just go ahead, and I had 5 diamonds on me. Let's buy 5 stacks of sea lanterns. Let's see, dark prismarine. But yeah, look at the, it's adorable. Okay. I kind of want to know what's in the hole now. Nothing. Okay. So I don't think so. There's just some, okay. Employees only. This is fine. I've wandered into some weird dungeon. Squid heads. I have way too many squid heads. But yeah, all the mini blocks in this shop are really stinking cool. So I went ahead and I'm in one of the towers, right? And I started working on the floor. So it's got this square diamond shaped design. Sea lantern in the middle, though I could. Does that look better? If I cover it up with cribbits, or if I leave the sea lanterns where you can see them. I think I prefer being able to see the sea lanterns, because I know I prefer to see them there. But I'm not sure about the one in the middle. So that might end up changing later. I don't know, it kind of reminds me, if you look at it, like, from a distance. Let's see if I can get up and look at it, like, coming down. The pattern kind of reminds me of, like, a guardian, kind of. It's not quite, like, the right shape, but it's kind of close, but it kind of reminds me of a guardian face. But yeah, now I want to go ahead and work on this wall partially. Let's see, I think I'm going to need a little bit of scaffolding because I don't think I can reach high enough. Now the ceiling is actually going to be where that smooth sandstone is all the way around. It's just not in yet because I need more gray concrete and I don't quite have enough on me. So I think it's going to be sandstone, sandstone with sea lanterns in the middle. And that's going to come all the way down here for either piece, or at least this is what I did. I looked at it in creative just to see what it would look like because it's a weird feel I'm going for. And I don't really know the best way to describe it. But yeah, so it looks kind of like that. I think I like that. Let's grab the scaffolding. Come on. Break. And let's do the same thing over here. So sandstone all the way down on either side. And sea lanterns in the middle. Going all the way down. Okay, so that's this side. Oops, I placed a sea lantern there. It's a good thing I have silk touch because sea lanterns are not exactly like super cheap, and I don't want to go just wasting sea lanterns if I don't have to. So I can probably pull out these torches now. And then so on this wall, I think I want to have villagers. I think basically over here is going to be our way up and down. And then we're going to have villagers on the other 3 walls on this level. So I think, so there's going to be 1 villager, 2 villager, 3, 4. They're each going to have their little stalls there, which means I need to put the red sandstone all the way up. Let's see, it's in here. Let's take everything I have because I'm not quite sure I have enough. I might have to go smelt up some more. I have the sandstone. I just was being, I don't know, how do I put this? Lazy. It's the easiest way to put it, and I didn't want to wait on it to smelt, so I moved on and did other things. And so the smart thing to do would have been to go ahead and put some more in so that it was ready. Why am I doing this? So that if I get all the way up there, I won't be able to reach the last block. So that it was ready when I needed it, but did I? No. That would have been the smart thing to do. And you know, I was tired of draining the ocean. I wanted to start building, working on. Okay. And we have finished off this room. So it's ready for all of our villagers to go in their little cells. And well, I got a little excited, you know. I was building this floor and I figured I would go ahead and get started on this floor. And in fact, it's not 100% finished off because like I don't know what's going to go over here on this wall. But this side is finished off and I moved some of our villagers over here. So we have our 2 farmers. Let's see, he's still okay with me. Yeah, he's a little mad. I accidentally hit him on the way over here. And then we should have 2, yeah, we have 2 librarians over here. One of these is our mending guy, who also has fortune. So I think I might keep him. And then we have this other librarian who, oh, it's the looting 3 guy. And basically, I brought these guys over here because I think rather than trying to get all of the villagers back over here, I'm just going to leave these 2 and go ahead and breed them so that I'm not moving a bunch of villagers. Now, I also went ahead and put this dome on top, and it looks super cool. Now, I have elytra that I got a while back. I purchased them in the shopping district because well, I'm not really good at fighting things, and I knew I needed them for this base because, well, this is going to be a really deep hole. But okay, so I got these villagers up here. Now I just have to build a villager breeder that I can use to breed them. I could breed them manually, but I think, honestly, but because they need beds, that's the big part. They need beds to breed, and I don't want to have 15,000 beds up here. And by 15,000, I mean like 20, because then I have to find somewhere to put them later, and I don't want to do that. So let's try to build something that I probably don't know how to build. Yay! Okay, I've gotten 1 villager in there, and now I need to get the other guy. And basically, his minecart kind of just got stuck on the top, and I just kind of was able to nudge him in after that. But let's see if we can get this. No, 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 please don't. Great. Yeah, so he jumped out right there, and he's escaped. Okay. I'm going to do this. That way at least he only has 1 block to go on, and that will be the block that I will be standing on. Let's see if we can get this guy in there. Look, all of the lecterns are over here. You know you want to be close to these lecterns, right? Right. Yes. You want to come over here, buddy? Come here. Come here, buddy. Okay. So we've got a couple mine carts right here. And we're just gonna try to nudge him so he's in one. Okay. So he's in. We should be able to get him the rest of the way in there now. Hopefully this works. We'll kind of follow him in. Let's nudge him as far in as we possibly can. A little bit further. You know, as far as we can go without falling in ourselves, because I don't know about you, but I don't want to be a villager. There you go, buddy. You want to go in that hole. Yep, that's one way to do it. Sorry, I had to hit you, but we got you in. Okay. Now I just need to get rid of all of this mess and instead change this mess so it routes the villagers that it breeds to their spots. And yeah, we should be good to go. Okay, so I went and got some carrots and let's just see if we can give these guys some carrots. Yeah, all the carrots. Okay, that's like a half a stack of carrots. Did they pick those up or not? And yeah, this is a very fancy mechanism for getting up and down right now. Let's see, they may have picked up some of them. They picked up none of those. I don't know if it's because they're not hungry or what. Oh, it was nighttime. Okay. Night night, villager. I guess we'll have to wait until... So let's see. Did they both end up back in there? It... I think so. I think they're literally just standing on top of each other right now. So that's fun. Not concerning looking at all. Are there two of you in here? Yep, there are two. Let's see. I'm kind of like slowly throwing carrots in hopes that they'll pick them up. I mean, I know, technically speaking, even with that there, you can't get out. So I should be able to do this. And you can pick up the carrots. Maybe. Okay, so I've left these villagers in here for a while. Like, I did a lot of digging. 2 visits to the Ender worth of digging. And still, no baby villager. So I think I'm just gonna do this the manual old-fashioned way and make a bunch of beds. So guys, I just came back in here to check on my villagers and we have a baby. Look at him. He's so cute. Why do they sleep to the side of the bed? Why do they not sleep in the middle like everyone else? But yeah, let's take a nap real quick. And we have a baby villager. Hopefully now we'll be able to get all of the villagers we need to fill this place up. Girls, and I came over here to check on these guys, and they were making a baby villager, which seems a little weird to watch, but they had their hearts up, and now we have the babies. Though I don't think their outfits change when they grow up. I think if they were gonna be the fancy ones like this guy, they would already be. So, you know, let's see. This one's my mending guy, who's not as cheap as he could be, but he's okay. Um, but yeah, so I might just have to accept that they're gonna be the standard villagers and just move on. I mean, all you really see is their head anyway when they're in their little cells. But but yeah, we're getting there. We'll see how long it takes us to get all of them. So I figured since we've done a lot of work on the base, we'd, have a little fly around and see what it looks like. But I really want to do it like right as it gets dark. And the sun is setting after all. So, yeah, I'm just kind of running around to make sure everything's loaded in so we don't run into a whole lot of issues with chunks. I think everything loaded fine when I came over, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I managed to have almost an entire barrel's worth of coral, the horn coral block that you need for making sponges. And that was after I made some sponges and left them for someone as a good deed of the day. You're the person who had been hunting down the wandering trader who didn't show up until we were working. Yes, she'd been looking for a wandering trader for days to get sponges, and whilst we were draining the ocean, a wandering trader appeared. It was so funny that she actually thought I was joking. I was not. But yeah. Ooh, beacons on sale now, only 6 diamonds each? Or 3 wither skeleton skulls? Guys, I might need to go get a beacon. I mean, I was gonna go get the wither skulls for myself at some point, but I could still do that, and at only like 5 diamonds, it seems pretty worth it. Or 6 diamonds, 5 diamonds to just buy the skulls. But yeah, I might need to go do that after this, but let's have a look at my base before people sleep. Hopefully, I'd like it to get a little darker, but let's just go ahead and have a look. So the ground is still kind of lit up from the torches. Come on. But yeah, it looks pretty cool if we don't die. And I really like how this tower's turning out. It just, the little bit of glow around the edges with the sea lanterns is really quite nice. Let's go up, turn, and yeah, I really like how that's glowing. Now, in here still needs a lot of work, but right now it's being used as more of a practical purpose with the trees and such. Same thing with that one over there that has the cactus and the oak trees. Basically, they're still being used very practically, but ultimately I think that this is going to make a really cool space to have like some terraformed garden areas. One might even have a weeping angel inside if I can figure out how to make a weeping angel using statues. Yeah. I have no idea how that's gonna go. Honestly, absolutely no idea. Like, how does one make a weeping angel? I mean, if our heads will hold our skin, like long term, which considering someone's selling mini blocks using their head, we'll see if that works. I could use my head to make a weeping angel head, but then like, what do I do for wings? Do, do I use wings like the ones I have on? Because those are those are expensive. Very expensive. So I guess we're just gonna have to figure that out later on. But I think I have to go get either wither skeleton skulls or a beacon. I'm not sure. Maybe one of both. So we can, cheaty fight the wither next episode and still have a spare beacon. Because I think I ultimately want a couple for my base as potentially decorative features. I don't know yet. We will figure that out later. But until next time, goodbye.